from the positions the masses gave them to occupy. Oh, mama, politics have blinded the eyes of your children and corrupt their minds. As the saying goes, until their minds are developed, their eyes will never appreciate the works of their hands. Leaders, Liberian leaders, where are the promises you made to the masses? Has the truth turned into a disaster because you keep exploiting this sweet land of liberty? Liberians, rise up and stop the complacency, because there are more questions than answers.
Oh, for sure, there are more questions than answer. Welcome to the afternoon conversation, and it's on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live and on loveradioonline.com. Welcome. As promised on this morning, we thought to highlight the regular press briefing that was held on yesterday, some of the issues there from the CSA boss. Yes, we thought to give you a clearer understanding of this. And so we lay hand on this tape at the MICA's press briefing on Tuesday, which was yesterday, October 1. It was jointly addressed by Honorable Josiah F. Jokai, the director, that's the head of the Civil Service Agency, the Governance Commission. Yes, this was held. And so we're going to give you a clearer understanding of what was said there. But to highlight this, we thought to give you a clearer understanding. And most importantly, the country right now, we are faced with people who are trusted with power and are very dishonest. If you should listen to some of the accounts from this press briefing, you have an understanding that we are not honest. People sat home and were milking the national cake, milking the economy, getting monies that they didn't work for. Imagine an individual or individuals who found themselves getting mobile money or orange money. Someone who barely go anywhere. At the end of the day, they receive those monies and it is used. And at the end of the day, we are the same individual who cry and say, in Ghana, current don't go in Ghana. In our articles, the French people, the way they develop. Who told you the French people developed? The Ivorians themselves had their feet to the ground, and that's the mistake we are making. I will continue to say to us, this country is not about who is the president, but what can you as a citizen offer? Some of you sat there and been getting money for the past 6 years. 6 years, just wasteful. And the CDC government has said this money is not unique to this. It happened before. But you know, in the midst of dark, when somebody have a strike of match, that's when you will know the color of each other's eyes or other eyes. Or you will see a little light. These things have been happening. So I'm going to give you a taste of what was held at this press conference. We're beginning by the introduction. And so just have a listen. All right, let me get a cue here. All right.
In Liberia can begin to self-regulate. Media institutions veer off their professions. It becomes a difficult thing for the government to intervene. They will say you are stifling the press. So we encourage them to self-regulate. On that note, let me now invite the CSA boss who will do his presentation. As you already know, the CSA boss is, I think he's part of the bigger family now because he's here almost every week.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Honorable Daniel Sano, and Honorable Matthew Nyeflo, thank you so much for the opportunity. A pleasant welcome to where even through one can imagine the number of protests that will be staged by workers, who have been quote unquote removed from the payroll across the nation. So that's not true. To this end, we would like to seize this moment to reassure the Liberian people of our resolve to uphold integrity and fairness in our employee management system. Our payroll sanitization effort has affected people in the following categories only. Individuals who have abandoned their assignments for periods beyond the statutorily allowed time, but still drawing paychecks from our system. Some travel for prolonged, unexplained reasons, while others are right here in the country, but do not show up to work. Another group, another category, recipients of study leave who have stayed beyond the agreed upon duration of their leave agreement without any explanation about pursuing additional or further studies, but are still drawing paychecks from our system. Category 3 are recipients of sick leave who have neither communicated with their HR or administration about the status of their recovery, nor provided any medical certifications signed by recognized practitioners as required by the standing orders of the civil service, but are still drawing paychecks from our system. Finally, there are still even some people who are on two different payrolls, those who refer to as the double dippers. And worst of all, as you will come to find out later during my statement, some individuals have absolutely nothing to do with the government, but are being paid huge salaries by the mobile money payment platform. The public can be assured that at no time has the CSA removed any names from the GAO payroll outside of established procedures and standards. So you see, my fellow citizens, the CSA is not witch hunting anyone. Our work is guided by established frameworks, whether it is the standing orders for the civil service, the Act creating the Civil Service Agency, and the Human Resource Policy Manual across many entities of government. The product of our work will continue to speak for itself, and posterity will be kind to us. I am proud of my team and the accomplishments we have achieved so far in the face of adversities and scarce resources. I also would like to thank the thousands of Liberians who continue to repose confidence in what we are doing at the CF. I also like to announce that with immediate effect, the freeze on transfer between and within ministries, agencies, and commissions is hereby lifted. Section 3.4.9 of the standing orders for the civil service is hereby fully restored, and human resource directors are required
to strictly adhere to the provision thereof. I want to repeat this. I also like to announce that with immediate effect, the freeze on transfer between and within ministries, agencies, and commissions is hereby lifted. Section 3.4.9 of the Standing Orders for the Civil Service is hereby fully restored, and human resource directors are required to strictly adhere to the provisions thereof. A circular memorandum to guide the transfer procedures of employees between and within entities will be issued tomorrow. Before we move on to our major talking points, I want to bring to the attention of heads of spending entities that we at the CSA are fully aware that individuals who are not employees of or work for the government are within proximity to government and its functionaries. This does not only violate very basic principles of institutional probity, but also a shared dereliction of their duties to ensure that only those duly within the employ of the government should access government facilities. We are also aware that some heads of spending entities are hiring individuals and using enhancement funds that are meant to support programs and activities at their institutions to pay these very individuals outside of established procedures laid out in the relevant hiring policies of the government, particularly the Standing Orders for the Civil Service and the Human Resource Policy Manual. We are asking them to desist, as we will not hesitate in notifying them and calling them out. Members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. A few weeks ago, we appeared here to provide progressive updates on ongoing reform initiatives across the public service. We made a startling revelation that the mobile money payment platform was being abused. The platform was initially designed to address the specific challenge of paying employees in remote areas with limited or no access to banking services. However, this vulnerability has been exploited by individuals who manipulate the system to their advantage. While the intent behind the platform was well-intentioned, the lack of proper oversight and control measures has allowed it to become a tool for corruption. The government has a responsibility, therefore, to safeguard public resources, and closing the platform is the immediate, effective way to address the issue while developing a more secure alternative. The decision to close the salary payment platform is necessary to protect public funds and ensure accountability in public financial management. Preliminary investigations reveal significant misuse of the platform, with individuals exploiting it to steal money from the government. By allowing these fraudulent activities to continue, public resources are drained, undermining the ability of the government to provide essential services, eroding public trust. The closure of the platform is a critical step toward restoring financial and payroll integrity and preventing future misappropriation of public funds. We have appropriately communicated with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning for our two institutions, that is the CSA and the MFDP, to jointly carry out an immediate full-scale, in-depth investigation into the operations of the Mobile Money Unit at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Take, for example, individuals were paid from the platform who have zero relationships with the government, and we'll show you those very soon. In other words, people who do not work for the government were paid government money through the mobile money payroll. There's another batch of individuals whose names on the payroll did not match the names associated with the mobile money number. There's another batch of payees who receive payments up to 3-4 times in a single month. We need explanation for that. We are not making up these stories, not at all. We have all the statements of transactions from December 2023 to July 2024 this year. That's this year. These records were subpoenaed by the Monrovia City Court on request by the Civil Service Agency through the Ministry of Justice. The government has a responsibility, therefore, to safeguard public resources, and closing the platform is the immediate, effective way to address the issue while developing a more secure alternative. The decision to close the salary payment platform is necessary to protect public funds and ensure accountability in public financial management. Preliminary investigations reveal significant misuse of the platform, with individuals exploiting it to steal money from the government. By allowing these fraudulent activities to continue, public resources are drained, undermining the ability of the government to provide essential services, eroding public trust. The closure of the platform is a critical step toward restoring financial and payroll integrity and preventing future misappropriation of public funds. We have appropriately communicated with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning for our two institutions, that is the CSA and the MFDP, to jointly carry out an immediate full-scale, in-depth investigation into the operations of the mobile money unit at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Take, for example, individuals were paid from the platform who have zero relationships with the government, and we'll show you those very soon. In other words, people who do not work for the government were paid government money through the mobile money payroll. There's another batch of individuals whose names on the payroll did not match the names associated with the mobile money number. There's another batch of payees who receive payments up to 3-4 times in a single month. We need explanation for that. We are not making up these stories, not at all. We have all the statements of transactions from December 2023 to July 2024 this year.
All right, just a break there, just a break right there. You listen to the CSA boss, and this press conference was held on yesterday. Yes, and we thought to have highlighted it. There were several discrepancies going on within the process of payment. He talked about the two major platforms that were used for a betterment of the country, the mobile money and the orange money, but this platform, according to him, was misused. And he did outline several reasons why. He did outline several of the reasons why the platform had to be shut down. Some of those who benefited from the platform had zero relation with the government. That means individuals were not even working for government, they were getting monies. Another group that benefited from this platform, Lone Star and Orange, asked for sick leave and didn't even come back to work or even check whether they were even working with government. Another group was there and said they were going on stolen leave, fully funded by government. And now this just boiled down to how honest a person can be and how dishonest a person can be. Now, I'm not a lover of politicians, but I like to be clear in what I say. a lot of us are complaining that, yes, it doesn't look good. People are seeing the poverty, people suffering. But these are some of the causes. These are some of the causes. This is just a pinch of the iceberg. I'm not talking in favor of any political party. I'm talking for you. You who have been used regularly. Because it doesn't bother you if you continue to beg someone for what you deserve. And that has to change. That has to change. You cannot be begging for what you deserve. It doesn't work that way. But let's quickly go and pick up words from our sponsor, Lone Star Cell MTN. We'll come back, we'll continue with this, more of this information. This is the Positive Show, and it's on Love FM 105.1.
Yellow star.
Turapu.
What do you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. Oh, tell you making noise and people here say you singing. No air, no air. Like a water breathe.
Don't leave quaff me, oh.
They say MTN Yellow Star is back, and this season over is easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th, and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to Ghana, Nima, and the biggest one will be held in Monserrato.
That thing you talking, what is that if I win?
La real if I win. The winner will take home a $2 million Labrador record deal with young feature entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 Labrador wardrobe budget. Not all, plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 gigabytes of data every month. But not all, 7-player winning, 600,000 Labrador record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 gigabytes of data every month, and new this year for 3rd place of 400,000 Labrador cash prize and 100 gigabytes every month. Hey man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. I'll be live every Saturday for the live evasion show starting from October 12. You can see your singing more.
Yellow star.
MTN.
What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing any transaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing the transactions on the most trusted, reliable, and #1 mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial *156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile money, that baby, eh?
MTN.
Don't cry, Mama Nigeria. All is not lost. God is on your side.
Oh, Mama Liberia, sweet land of liberty, I know how it feels in the hands of some of your heartless children. Are you aware that your real enemies are your children themselves? In pretense, they hail you by saying, you are the sweet land of liberty, filled with great natural resources. Yes, indeed, you are, Mama, a land that we cannot be deported from. But in reality, when they are empowered, they leave you drowning in the pool of frustration and shame. As a mother, you never get tired of opening your arms that are filled with love and compassion for all. As the saying goes, there is no bare bush to throw a child. Mama, how long will you continue to endure abandonment and grief in the hands of these helpless children of yours who continues to feed on your breast milk by enriching themselves instead of creating an enabling environment for you and your other children who are referred to as masses? Is this not the same milk on which every child bearing the name Liberian should all be fed? Why only the evil ones are nourishing with greed and the masses are left on a tenato in their own motherland? Mama, at your age and with all your natural resources, yet you are rated among the poorest countries. With deep emotional feelings, you find it hard to accept your status. Knowing that you do not belong there, it is a pity that your children are proudly wearing corruption and greed as a uniform amongst their peers. And when the few who believes in you speak against it, they becomes the threat and target of the society and is treated as enemy of the state. At your age, mama, your children are embracing falsehood over truthfulness, suppressing morals and integrity, and embracing violence and dishonesty. I say to you, who are true sons and daughters of Mama Liberia, let us not get tired of saying the truth, because the truth will earn our mother's freedom one day from the hands of those that come and goes and feels they should not go empty from the positions the masses gave them to occupy. Oh, mama, politics have blinded the eyes of your children and corrupt their minds. As the saying goes, until their minds are developed, their eyes will never appreciate the works of their hands. Leaders, Liberian leaders, where are the promises you made to the masses? Has the truth turned into a disaster because you keep exploiting this sweet land of liberty? Liberians, rise up and stop the complacency, because there are more questions than answers.
Oh yeah, there are more questions than answers. This is the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1 Love TV Live. And if you just join us, I'd like to say welcome. Well, we're trying to assess the speech or the briefing there from the Ministry of Information and the head of the CSA, that's the Civil Service Agency of Liberia, on the 1st of October, had a press briefing, and a lot of discrepancies were disclosed. And these are things that others may hide from you. You listen to the jingle there, that message of conscience, and we need to continue to pray for this country. This country have not been blessed with leaders. Yes, this country, people who should stand for this country, but we heal individuals than the country. But let's go back to Minister, that's the head of the CSA, Josiah Joka, and let's listen to a few of this, and then I will open up the lines and you can land your thoughts. Well, yes.
Through the Ministry of Justice, from the two mobile network operators, Lone Star Cell MTN and Orange Liberia. We are very thankful, and I want to add, very grateful to the two GSM companies for their support and cooperation to this noteworthy effort. Sincerely, from my heart, and on behalf of the CSA, we really want to thank them for supporting the efforts of the government through the CSA to get to this point in our public sector reform initiative. They are very supportive. I want to underscore that. Predicated upon these findings, the CSA is pleased to announce that the mobile money payroll of the government of Liberia is closed effective October 31st, 2024. A circular detailing how legitimate employees on the payroll should transition to the bank payment method of their choice was issued by the CSA on September 23, 2024. This circular can be found on our website, that's www.csa.gov.lr, and also on our social media platforms. You can access it. Better still, our offices at the ministerial complex were open to serve you. Members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, August 26, 2024, the CSA, in collaboration with the National Social Security and Welfare Corporation, commenced a national pre-retirement counseling workshops and data collection exercise for soon-to-be retired employees of the government. The exercise, which took place across all 15 counties, enrolled up to 1,403 potential retirees. In Monterrey County, the Monrovia Vocational Training Center on Somalia Drive,
Africa seat available, and our goal is to
Okay, we having some little issues here with internet, but never mind. You just listen to the CSA boss, and he outlined a lot of issues, missteps, and you know, quite interestingly, we who support these individuals, it's a shame. You cry for quality education. You cry for pipe-borne water. You cry for 24-hour electricity. And you cry for everything. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you below the line there at our level. Sometimes we allow these things to happen because we heal these people who treat us like this. Now imagine the mobile money and the orange money process wasn't really bad, but it was misused due to the fact that intentionally people names were placed, all these people numbers were placed here that benefited and had no connection to government. Absolutely no connection, zero connection to government. You heard what Joka said. Now this is a restart or booting of the process. And it takes time. He even mentioned about NASCOP. People go to NASCOP for their money, they get frustrated because they will make the process so bucket for you, and you just leave it alone with them. And they will still go by there and collect your money. Imagine people getting money from this platform 2-3 times in a month. Some names are not even identified. And then we'll say the love of Liberia, the love of the country. Oh, the individual love this country. I've not seen anyone who love what you love and treat it as it is. This is not politics. This is about the development of the country. All of the monies you see coming from a usage, those are all people, taxpayers' money they gave to you. What is your own tax you are paying? Even if you're paying, then you know where they're going. Because a few group of people decide that, yeah, this is our time. We must do this and we must benefit from it. I will continue to re-emphasize that the CDC government is not just unique to this. It's happened before. But in a corner where you got dark, when someone just strike a match, then you start to see the various colors around you. This is just an eye opener of what we're seeing here. People place people on government payroll. Some of those things don't exist. Some of the human beings that their parents are yet to born them. And then we cry for development. Someone will go and take a $30,000, just do a $30,000 town hall. And then you see that $4.5 million. And we will encourage every government that will come. As the Unity Party, Joseph Boga regime has started with audits, this must continue. This should continue. I'm sure this is the best way to go because we'll keep you on record. This will keep all of us on record. Once you leave the seat, probably what you achieve or what you didn't achieve, we'll do the audit and know. Let's open up the lines. 0778 665 073 087 105 105. And dishonesty is our problem. If you should just tell 10 Liberians and people from other countries, say you get in line and just go up and get a cup of water down there, you'll see some people. They will look for bricks and put it there and go do different things. They look for a rock and put it down there because they ain't got patience to stand there. And this is what us as Liberians, we got nothing to show because the kind of mindset we are carrying. The kind of mindset we are carrying. We want everything on silver platter. Now, you go to other countries, and start to beg them for money. When they hear the kind of report, how does it sound? I can't be having a muscle on and you come to me, you say you get a lost lisha with kosu, and then you say you want muscle on. How possible is that? So what are they only one muscle on again? You well dressed than me, then you asking me for clothes. There is one fact that all of us should understand. Liberia is not a country that is poor, but we don't have managers. Managers have been our problem. And that is an established fact. Take it or leave it. 0778 665 073. This is the conversation, the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1, Love Radio Online, and Love TV Live. 0778 665 073. We'll play more of this upset till we can receive your calls.
First, have absolutely nothing to do with the government, but are being paid huge salaries by the mobile money payment platform. The public can be assured that at no time has the CSA removed any names from the GAO payroll outside of established procedures and standards. So you see, my fellow citizens, the CSA is not witch hunting anyone. Our work is guided by established frameworks. Whether it is the standing orders for the civil service, the Act creating the Civil Service Agency, and the Human Resource Policy Manual across many entities of government.
0778 665 073. He's the man in charge of the CSA, the Civil Service Agency, Josiah Joker. Our recent press briefing 07, and that's just related to our honesty. We are not honest. The platform was created to help some of those people who live 5 villages that can't pay, use all of their money on transportation to come and get their salaries. But other people manipulated the system to benefit, putting unusual names there. Some people got nothing, zero affiliation, zero connection to government, but they were benefiting from those things. Yeah, they were benefiting. And sometimes embarrassingly, this is a new thing that incoming government or governments themselves need to work on. Audit is an eye-opener for all of us now. Even at the national legislature, those are the people we should start with. We should start with those people, because these are the people who can create this scam for us, create the scene. How can we be giving people, buying them brand new cars? The only reason they will give, we have constitutional backing. Oh, we buy a new car every 3 years, brand new cars. Every 3 years we buy a new car. The only reason you give us, because that's what the Constitution said. And once the Constitution, a lot of things in the country needs to be revisited. Even the very Constitution. Even the very Constitution. So what do we set aside for other purposes? Are we just there to enrich those people who we elected? Are we just there? And this is why, sorry for the choice of my word, or sorry for the choice of my sentence, when someone then leave that capital here, when you see them say, you can identify them just in 24 hours. Just in 24 hours, when they leave that place, you can hardly identify, because the evil, the cruelty that you do to your people. You take everything for yourself. Are we supposed to be having staffers at the national legislature protesting? Are we? You think so? Is it normal? You think so? Is it normal? Yeah. If it is normal, you can let me know. Is it normal? Just the staffers. But you take everything for yourself. Somebody will tell me, say, yeah, constitutionally, we'll have a recall, we're supposed to go, or we'll go, they can't get out nothing. It's not true. That's not even true. It's far from true. Dishonesty. We will not act like those who can play checkers. When you're not on that checkerboard, you see all the mistakes. Or when you get there, your own become worse. And that's just what it's been. That's just what it's been. Shortly, we'll go for commercials. 0778 665 073 087 105 105. Liberia is a country. Yes. We can only boast about our age, but we need to change our mentality. We need to work on our attitudes, because Liberia still needs a leader. We don't have one yet. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Just 9 months ago, we were talking about George Weah carrying a whole lot of people behind him for one UNGA. But see how many, the country is almost empty. No, much government official now here. They scatter all around. Some of the names are even buried on the list. That only selfie can tell you, say the person was there and they stay there. We are like check-up players. When you down on our late check-up board, you can see. When you outside now after you've been beaten, yeah, then you can correct all the mistakes, but maybe you should have played it. That just has been the Liberian way. Nothing to boast of, nothing to show. And I'm sorry, nothing we can achieve if we continue to be like this. This is just one instant you listen to. This is just one instance. People put people on payroll for no reason. Some of them don't go to work. Some of them go for study. According to them, they still have study leave. They go and don't come back. Fully sponsored scholarship. Now, in the past years, how many times you heard scholarship being publicly advertised? It's not happening. But you hear people in other countries. Oh, I went on government scholarship. It's not happening in Liberia. I went on government scholarship. That was before. For now, all right, let's go for our break. We come back, we talk more, and then we'll open up the lines and we will hear from you. But let's bring you this message of conscience, which I love listening to.
Don't cry, Mama Nigeria. All is not lost. God is on your side.
Oh, Mama Liberia, sweet land of liberty, I know how it feels in the hands of some of your heartless children. Are you aware that your real enemies are your children themselves? In pretense, they hail you by saying, you are the sweet land of liberty, filled with great natural resources. Yes, indeed, you are, Mama, a land that we cannot be deported from. But in reality, when they are empowered, they leave you drowning in the pool of frustration and shame. As a mother, you never get tired of opening your arms that are filled with love and compassion for all. As the saying goes, there is no bare bush to throw a child. Mama, how long will you continue to endure abandonment and grief in the hands of these helpless children of yours who continues to feed on your breast milk by enriching themselves instead of creating an enabling environment for you and your other children who are referred to as masses? Is this not the same milk on which every child bearing the name Liberian should all be fed? Why only the evil ones are nourishing with greed and the masses are left on a tenato in their own motherland? Mama, at your age and with all your natural resources, yet you are rated among the poorest countries. With deep emotional feelings, you find it hard to accept your status. Knowing that you do not belong there, it is a pity that your children are proudly wearing corruption and greed as a uniform amongst their peers. And when the few who believes in you speak against it, they becomes the threat and target of the society and is treated as enemy of the state. At your age, Mama, your children are embracing falsehood over truthfulness, suppressing morals and integrity, and embracing violence and dishonesty. I say to you, who are true sons and daughters of Mama Liberia, let us not get tired of saying the truth, because the truth will earn our mother's freedom one day from the hands of those that come and goes and feels they should not go empty from the positions the masses gave them to occupy. Oh, Mama, politics have blinded the eyes of your children and corrupt their minds. As the saying goes, until their minds are developed, their eyes will never appreciate the works of their hands. Leaders, Liberian leaders, where are the promises you made to the masses? Has the truth turned into a disaster because you keep exploiting this sweet land of liberty? Liberians, rise up and stop the complacency, because there are more questions than answers.
What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing any transaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing the transaction on the most trusted, reliable, and #1 mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial *156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile Money, da baby, eh?
MTN.
Give me my testimony. The way things going, it looking like 2024 that so enjoyment. Loser said MTN just give it, yeah. The people can't get tired. Momo Wese was that la pro biggest giveaway is back. At this time they reward 2 plated jelly ring. I said just to my nearest, let me tell you all the prizes you can win. Keke, motorbike wheelie, helmet, everything, brand new smartphone, smart TV, generator, bags of rice, and the last one over a 4 more. A brand new 2-bedroom house. Wow. The only thing that people say you must do to win, just that *156# and use your Momo to buy airtime and data, send money to friends and family people, pay your bills, pay for small things like gas, food stuff, or any other thing. Then you will get points. With your points, you can enter the weekly draw and also use it to get data or calls. That's what everybody can win. No pick and choose, yeah?
Yes, Momo Western WhatsApp phone is back. Dial *156# to transact and earn points on every Momo transaction and redeem them for airtime, data, or cash. Each transaction enters you into the weekly draw for amazing prizes where you can win keke, generators, smartphones, cash prizes, and the grand prize of a brand new 2-bedroom house. So quickly dial *156# to transact and win now.
MTN.
I take it all.
You say wetin?
Hey, yeah. I pump it.
What happen? Where your problem?
My man, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big house from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say wetin?
2-bedroom house.
Wait. I not believe it.
Yo, man. People winning. Motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one or brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. Ashege.
I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get.
I've been raising a party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
MTN.
You looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story.
I had to escape the city. My people, see my choice. Since I put in for a car to this other car rental service, they are yet to come. And I am getting late. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, my sister. Have you heard about U-Car rental service?
No.
U-Car rental service is the best in town, and they are located on 10th Street in Cinco, right in the technology building. Very affordable with a very low price. Go there now or call them on 0888 111 222.
Thank you, my brother. I'm calling them right now. Hello, is this U-Car rental service?
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
I need a car to take me to work.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm on Broad Street.
Okay, we're coming right now.
Thank you.
You need a ride? Don't worry. U-Car rental service is the best in town with affordable price just for you. U-Car rental service can be contacted on 0888 111 222 or visit their office right on 10th Street in Cinco, the land side in the technology building. U-Car rental service, the best deal in town. Are you looking for a getaway that combines the beauty of nature with luxurious accommodations? Look no further than Woki Farms in Carisburg, along the Kakata Highway, where dreams come true from rolling hills to sparkling streams. Woki Farms, it's traveler's dream. We offer a unique experience for all with a 20% discount on all of our services. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And let's not forget about the food at Woki Farms. We pride ourselves on our farm-to-table dining experience. Enjoy delicious meals made from fresh, locally and internationally sourced ingredients. There's no time to waste. Explore our farm where you can get up close and personal with friendly animals. A place with breathtaking views. You will leave your worries behind. From cozy cabins to elegant shallow rooms. Woki Farms, where memories are sweet. Whether you are seeking a peaceful retreat or an adventure-filled vacation, we have live band days and every Sunday. So why wait? Plan your vacation or outing with Woki Farms in Carisburg along the Kakata Highway and experience the beauty of nature. Indulge in luxury and create memories for lifetime. For reservation, call us on 0881 248401. From sunrise to sunset, every moment is grand at Woki Farms because we are the ultimate wonderland.
The lion in the town, my shepherd dog and
It's a dawn of a new day in broadcasting, and I have got news for you, radio and television stations owners and managers. Expert Communications Consultant is here to solve your equipment installation and purchasing needs. At Expert Communication Consultant, we are the premier source for professional radio and television installation. Contact us today for the following services. We build, install, and do servicing on towers from start to finish. We do a full installation of radio and television equipment. We soundproof and brand radio and television studios of all kinds. We do repairs on radio and television equipment. We do order radio and television equipment as well as spare parts from Italy. The biggest news is we have state-of-the-art solar broadcasting system that uses solar power. So look no further for your communication perfection. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. We are located on 10th Street in Cinco, Monrovia, right in the technology building. We can be contacted on 231-886-462632 or 231-770-462632 or email us at owusup33@yahoo.com. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation.
my shepherd dog and
know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out.
And so welcome back to the afternoon conversation. It's time you have your say. You listen to the CSA boss, and generally, I'm disturbed hearing some of those things, and it bothers on our character. One thing I like to emphasize and re-emphasize is the fact that all of the monies you get from the USA, the Europeans, those are taxpayers' money. But ours, our own, we take them, I don't know. And then we go to other people's countries, we say they are better off. Indeed, they will be better off because they have priorities and they know what they want. 0778-665-073, 60 minutes to be in your company. 0778-665-073, 087 105 105. This is the conversation. Well, let's listen to a few bars of what he said. Ooh, yes, okay, my audio.
Some misconceptions, misinformation, disinformation, if you like, as well as half-truths that are being promoted and heralded by individuals who are bent on derailing our ongoing critical reform efforts. The CSA is not going around firing or dismissing people and removing them from the government's payroll. This is very untrue. If half of this were even true, one can imagine the number of protests that will be staged by workers, who have been quote unquote removed from the payroll across the nation. So that's not true. To this end, we would like to seize this moment to reassure the Liberian people of our resolve to uphold integrity and fairness in our employee management system. Our payroll sanitization effort has affected people in the following categories only. Individuals who have abandoned their assignments for periods beyond the statutorily allowed time, but still drawing paychecks from our system. Some travel for prolonged, unexplained reasons, while others are right here in the country, but do not show up to work. Another group, another category, recipients of steady leave who have stayed beyond the agreed upon duration of their leave agreement without any explanation about pursuing additional or further studies, but are still drawing paychecks from our system. Category 3 are recipients of sick leave who have neither communicated with their HR or administration about the status of their recovery, nor provided any medical certifications signed by recognized practitioners as required by the standing orders of the civil service, but are still drawing paychecks from our system. Finally, there are still even some people who are on two different payrolls, those referred to as the double dippers. And worst of all, as you will come to find out later during my statement, some individuals have absolutely nothing to do with the government, but are being paid huge salaries by the mobile money payment platform.
Yes, that's the CSA boys there. Josiah Joker 0778665073. Oh, this country. 0778665073. And that just tells us how dishonest we are. And I would say that no government is unique to this. It has been happening. Let's take, for example, you out there, you want a job to do, and then you give on this job, but decide to just stay home and withdraw a paycheck. Just stay home and get the money and use it the way you want to use it. Yeah, I know some of you. Right now you are complaining. And you know the reason why. Some of your own standing rules, you have never sat to even read it. As a civil servant, you cry behind somebody they gave you the job here. You got the job now. Complacency have robbed you. And then you want to blame on regime change. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. Now you are joined the rest of the stay-home Baptists. The rest of the people who are staying home now, you already joined them. It is not because the change of regime. You do not want to change your attitude as a person who should be responsible. Listen to the accounts. Some of you just decided I will stay home. The money come here, I will use it. I will stay home, I come will use it. Dishonesty. And that's one of the reasons why our country remains backward. You gave us something to do, and then you just allow it. You are only concerned about what you will get, the paycheck. You become an embarrassment to institutions. And listen to this account that he's talking about. Some of you say you on sick leave. You will be sick forever. But you're collecting the money. Oh, yeah. You're collecting the money. That's the most important part. So good about it. The government made it possible that it was coming through mobile money. So you didn't have to go and sign. You didn't have to go and sign for it. As soon as it hits the account, the envelope appears on your money, go in cash. Yeah. You don't go to work. We don't have much time. 07786650730887. Dishonesty is our problem. If Liberia must move forward, if we as a people must develop. Even the capital city they call Freetown, there's nothing there free. Nothing there free. You have to work for it. You have to put some honesty in your work that you do. But that is lacking. We got to change our attitude. We got to change some of the things we do to this country. Especially for the new generation. Oh. What we pass on to them is even more dangerous. The begging mentality. Everybody saluting somebody to give them something. Brabi pro. And you continue the kind of way of not taking responsibility. You're not taking responsibility. You get to a certain age, you will start blaming the war in Iraq. See that what affected me. And you were not there, but you see the war in Iraq. You will see what happened between Ukraine and Russia affected me. And that's not true. You stuck behind somebody for a piece of job to do. The money coming to you on mobile money or orange money. But you didn't show up. You didn't go to work. And that falls directly on you. So if your name is removed now from the payroll, then you start to complain. That one is not a regime problem, a personal problem there. So you didn't do well for yourself. The intention, the person who gave you the job, the intention was good, but you as an individual, your intention was never good for them. You sat home and made other people to believe that you're getting free money. Yeah. I went today, what date? Oh, today the 27th. Yeah, 3 more days or 4 more days. Mama, you be now? Yeah, my be here. The Liberian way. And that's how it's been. And I will emphasize, Liberians, we need to change our attitude. Our attitude of work. We need to change our attitude of being dishonest. And this is why what we carry to governance. You will see one whole political party. They get one room, but they say they get headquarters. One room, but they say they get headquarters. 2-3 weeks to election, then you see them painting, they're putting flag up. Where after the election results are announced, then everybody leave from there. And that has it how it been. It didn't even go down to football, every aspect of our lives. You see old clubs like R.E. Baruch. Let me show you the headquarters. I forgot my coming against Vessel. Yeah. This is just how we've been. Well, you are listening to the Positive Show. I'm afraid this is how we go home. I've been here and I just decided to drill you through this way. A hint or wise is quite sufficient. If Liberia should be better, if Liberia should be a place that we can say, yes, this is our home. This is where we belong. Let's put a little bit of love together. This country can get better. But a lot of things that we do to this country needs to change. And the fact that we are not honest, dishonesty have gone very high. On that note, I'd like to say thanks to you for your listening role. A fresh edition of the program, The Afternoon Conversation, comes on tomorrow when Rufus Divine Cannon will be here. Probably he's going to talk the politics, or maybe going to do another eye opener. But I'm sure it's going to be better than what you listen to. And so I'll be back here on I'll be back here on Friday alongside another smart topic that we can just talk about Liberia. Liberia deserves more. And only you and I can make this country what it should be. Till I talk to you when I talk to you. Till I talk to you when I talk to you. Enjoy your day further. Bye-bye.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform